Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sarah, and we're the Global Geezers.
It's time to show you the Airbnb. We've been here a month, we've enjoyed it, and we're going to share it with you, so let's go.
Welcome! Here's our place. This is the front door, and we have a little entry area. There's a coat rack here, and directly across from the front door is the bathroom. Not very big. Check it out. So the shower isn't very big. Even for me, it's a challenge because of where the faucet handle is located. It's really easy to bump because there's not a lot of room in here, and yeah, what are you gonna do? So a bigger person like Kevin is gonna have even more of a challenge. So needless to say, a lot of times we turned the shower off while we were washing, and then we turned it back on, which is another problem with hot water and cold water, but yeah, it works. There's not a lot on the sink area, but we were able to keep our toothbrushes and toothpaste here without a problem. There's a cabinet down below for toilet paper, other supplies. The towel rack doubles as a heater, which is nice, but it gets a little crowded. We had an extra couple of little hooks that we attach to the walls because they're tiles, so they'll stick. So if you have something like that, that might be useful. The cupboards here were really spacious. Lots of room in here and down here. We actually needed to put shampoo and razors and things like that on top of here so we could get to it from the shower while we're showering. So that made for a good shelf. In fact, it's the washing machine. Next room is the living room and kitchen and office and dining room. This desk was in the bedroom. We'll show you where in a minute, but it didn't have anything attached to it, and it works better for us to have the desk not in the bedroom for when Kevin wants to work and I want to sleep. So we moved it out here, and there was plenty of room. The sofa's comfortable. That's where my office is, and there's a couple tables. There's space for me to spread out. That worked really well. And there's an outlet right behind where I could plug in all my stuff. Also right next to the sofa, which was really nice, is a nice big window here, and there's another window over here. And these have shades that go down. So we could put them down when it was dark, which was really nice. These windows also, in the summertime, or when it's warmer in the fall, like it was when we first got here, you can open them this way. Oh, that's chilly. Or you can open them this way. And because the shades are actually attached to the window, you can leave it open like this in the evening if you want extra air.
There is no air conditioning in this Airbnb, so your air conditioning is opening the windows.
Yeah, and that worked well. So one of the things that we noticed, not when we first got here, but as time went on, because initially when we got here it was warmer, and so we had this window open, we had the window open in the bedroom, and we had a nice cross ventilation. It was wonderful. But I think little buglets got in. There's no screens here like in most of Europe, So when you open the windows, whatever decides to fly in, flies in. There are heaters, which we have now been using. And there's a couple over here. I think that's it in this room. And you can set them for different temperatures, not temperatures 1 through 5 or 0 through 5, actually. Speaking of gnats. TV looks great. We've never turned it on. The kitchen. So this is the fridge and freezer. I don't think we used the freezer at all.
Ice.
Yeah, I mean, we made ice. I don't think we ever used ice. Fridge isn't huge, but it's decent for European size. And the Airbnb has a filtered water pitcher. So that was our water. We didn't have to buy water, which was nice. Lots of cupboard space. So we bought some of these things in here. And then there's more space, more space. We're kind of on our way out, so there's not much left. A few things we bought up here because I made a cake while we were here. And dishes. Down below, there's plenty of silverware. I think it's a set of 6 utensils. The knife isn't awful, and there's a couple other knives in here. We also bring our own little knives, so a lot of times we use those. They had a few supplies, not a lot, but we purchased a few things, not a lot. The pots and pans worked really well, and those are in these 2 drawers down here. I like this. So I had my oils, my seasonings, stuff for baking the cake that I told you I baked.
That is a microwave oven as well.
Down here is, under the sink, we have a few supplies, and this is a little garbage pail with a lid. You'd think to keep the little buggies out, but yeah. And this is a little dishwasher, which we didn't use. Has a kettle. We bought a coffee maker because there's no coffee maker in here.
Another coffee maker that we're leaving in the Airbnb.
Yeah, but it worked really nice. All right, there were a few other glasses over here. Pretty glasses. We used some of these for the Polish vodka that we bought. They work very nice. And here's the bedroom. It's a really good size, which is so nice. Room to put our suitcases, room to put shoes and all kinds of other stuff, and move around. I could do my exercises right here. I just moved my little, there's this nice little squishy rug that I was able to put over here. It was really nice. This is a nice touch, by the way. You Airbnb people who are hosts, little rugs by the side of the bed. Really nice touch. I like that. What size? This is like a queen bed, isn't it?
It's a king bed. It's 180 centimeters.
Oh, okay. So there you have it. And good size bedside tables, lamps, easy to access. And both sides have extra plugs that are run. So we each had plenty of plug space to put our stuff, which was really nice. This was the other window that I was talking about, so we could just open this one the same way we opened the other one. The throw came in handy. And this chair pretty much just held the really big pillows the whole time because they were too big. They weren't comfortable to lay on. Did a good job for that. So this was a really nice sized armoire. This was pretty much everything that I'd put my stuff in. I didn't have to even use all of the shelves and stuff. I could hang everything up that I needed to hang up. I had room to store things. I had drawers for the little things. And then Kevin used this space over here where he could use the drawers and cabinets of this. So it worked out really well. Nice full-length mirror, which was nice, and a nice big drying rack. Obviously, with the little washers that don't have dryers, you have to hang all your stuff up.
So what do you think of the place?
I liked it. I think it was nice. It was comfortable. The host was wonderful. Everything worked well. He did have to come over and help us figure out the heating, because we couldn't get the wall heaters to come on at some point when it started getting really cold. And we messed with it, and he messaged back with us a few times. And then finally he said, why don't I just swing by and check it out? So he did, and it was fine after that. So that was really nice. It's nice when it works out like that.
This is the area where the desk would normally go. Obviously it's in the living room right now, but we will move it back and I'll show you a picture of it in this position right now. So now you've seen where the desk actually goes, and this light goes on the desk, and it's got a little phone holder. So if you're doing some, conference calling on your phone, you're good to go. This is one of the weird aspects in this place. The door opens out, so we have to walk down to lock it. This is the building, and the room is on the lower left. You have a couple bars right below it, so during the evening, if you have the windows open, it can get loud and smoky because they smoke outside. There's a burger place and a pizzeria, which has pastries. And then it opens up to the main strip, which has got all sorts of restaurants and grocery stores and everything you're gonna need. Well, that's a good place for pierogies. We've eaten there a couple times. Nice and cheap. There's not a lot of cars that go through here. It's mostly just delivery vehicles and postal vehicles, but yeah, this is more just of a pedestrian area. There's a lot of places to eat, including a lot of kebab places. There's a lot of kebab places in this area. We're walking down towards the Carrefour, which is the bigger grocery store, which is in the Brovar shopping mall, basically. We've been here a few times. It's really good. But yeah, there's plenty of restaurants. This is the old Brovar area. You can take that stairs and it'll take you up to the level where there's restaurants and stuff like that. We're still down on the street. This is an Indian place called Samosa. This is the Brovar Mall where the Carrefour is, and lots of other things. This is like a food court area. It's got a McDonald's, KFC, a salad place, a couple Chinese. It's got some good stuff in there. This is an old brewery, and that area where you saw the stairs earlier leads up to this landing, and right through there starts another 3-level mall. So this is a Italian restaurant we ate at. It was okay, a little pricey. These are everywhere. They're on it. Just about every street you walk on, you're gonna find one of those żabkas. Well, that's the Airbnb. We really enjoyed it. It was a comfortable Airbnb. It's located centrally to everything. You can get anywhere in the city you need to. You're not too far from the train station. A taxi. Make sure they put the meter on. The taxi meter should be about 14 or 15 Polish zloty to get from the train station to here. So yeah, watch out for those guys.
You can do Uber. They do have Uber here. And that's fine. The only reason that we had trouble with that is because we needed an extra large one because a family member came to the train station to collect us. So there were 3 of us plus all of our bags, and little itty bitty Ubers kept showing up even when we asked for XL. So that was our challenge.
Yep.
If it was just us and our bags, I don't think we would have had a problem fitting into them, but with an extra person, we would have put a bag in that spot. Yeah. So
most of the retailers take credit cards, so you don't need a lot of cash. We did get some cash and we used it here and there, but by and by, we used cash basically for tips because they do everything via credit card. So if you want to leave a tip, you're going to need some cash. So that's it for this stop. We are on to our next country, next city, which you'll get to see next week. But until then, bye.
Bye. It's hair washing day.
She washed her hair. Isn't it beautiful?
Well, it always looks like it's still wet because it has slime in it.
So she washes her hair and then puts slime in it.
I do.
Makes no sense.
It's a woman thing.
It's a woman thing, okay.
We are in Poznan, Poland.
Take it. Okay. God, why do I draw a blank every time I'm about ready to talk?
Bedside tables, lamps, everything easy to accessible. Easy to
accessible?
Farther than that, I think, wasn't it?
How far was that?
But it was good.
Like I said earlier, mood lighting. Ooh. Ooh.
So weird.